you had mentioned earlier about the saints all experiencing that dark night. And I think, Bernadette, think about what she went through when she tried to share with people what her experiences were. But they all went through so many, not just one or two dark nights. Some of them went for very long periods of time. And could you speak about that dark night for them? And what have you learned about the saints and their dark nights?
Well, the dark night, really, the saint is in there trying to figure out how the walls of their ego got loud. And then they started seeing the darker parts of themselves come to life. And some would get mortified. I mean, they were literally carved out by God. You need to be pure. You need to be your pure self. So anything less than love is going to be removed. And that itself is a journey, because we are many thousands of years old. We are not just present in this lifetime. So all of the lifetimes where we were darker than dark, all of that has to come out. And now you may feel, well, I'm present, I'm light, I'm love, I'm peace, I'm joy. You are. And there are many layers to who you are. So those layers have to come up, they have to be felt, and then they have to be released. If you don't feel it, you won't heal it. And once the dark night comes from that experience, and of course there are many, your soul expands. It's supposed to expand, but it can get hard and challenging. And that's why the road that a saint takes, a lot of people won't get on that, because they don't want to go through those extremes of light and extremes of dark. And then you're filled with love. But that love of God is what pulls you forward. Even Padre Pio had that prayer, Lord, my God, please don't leave me. And he had the 5 stigmata of Christ. And he literally would every day say, God, please don't leave me, because you need to feel that grace of heaven in your soul.
And he felt that from a very young age.
Oh, yeah, he was little. He had visions of many things, dark and light.
And I think, too, I was thinking, reflecting upon Mother Teresa and how many years did she experience that she had been abandoned. She wrote about it.
Oh, she did.
And she did all this. She saw everybody, the face of Christ, on all the children she took care of and the people in the streets. And she really responded to that call within a call, but she also had some dark nights. And she would write about it to her spiritual director. But many years.
That's right. And God is funny that way, because in order to keep her soul going with that call within a call, she must continue to search for God in every soul, for the God in her, like the saints. The God in them is looking for the God in you.
Yes.
That's the connection. It's the God. It's not the ego piece. They're looking for the God in you to connect to the God in them. And there's a oneness and a unity of the heart that catapults you forward to know that your truth is present, but you are serving a higher purpose and a higher calling.